All right, here's our first set of examples. So let's go ahead and let's watch me do the I do. And I'm kind of breaking it down into steps. So the first step when I'm looking at this I do is what numbers should be distributed. So I'm looking back and I'm reviewing the video that I just watched. The number that I distribute is a number in front of these things, the parentheses, right? So for the first one, I see a -2. I'm going to go ahead and grab that and distribute it into the parentheses. So the number that should be distributed will be -2. What did I circle? I circled -2. Now I'm going to go ahead and distribute. This distribute will give me, remember I'm going to distribute with multiplication. So I have -2 times x plus -2 times 3 plus 1. Let's take out those parentheses. So now I'm going to simplify it just a little bit. -2 times x is -2x. -2 times 3 will give us -6. And then plus 1. Alright, so I broke it apart into this middle step if you needed the extra help. If not, you can just go into this one. Alright, combining like terms. Let's see what terms I can combine. Remember, like terms are terms with the same variable with the same powers, or just numbers. So I can combine -6 and +1 to give me -5. So -2x minus 5. And let's go ahead and let's write that for our final answer. Okay, for the we do, go ahead and try to stay one step ahead of me. This one looks a little tricky. I hope you don't get confused by the first one. What should we distribute? Go ahead and write down your answer first. And then, let's see if you got it correct. If you said we should distribute the 2, you are incorrect. If you said we should distribute the negative sign, basically the -1, you are correct. So we're going to go ahead and distribute this -1 in. So -1. Now let's go ahead and distribute. I have 2 times -1 times -x plus 5 times -1. Right, I multiply both the -x and the 5 by -1. And I'm just going to make it a little bit cleaner. 2 minus x minus 5. Now, combining like terms. Go ahead and combine like terms, and let's see which ones we can combine. I'll write it down here. All right, if you chose 2 and -5, you are correct. So let's go ahead and combine 2 minus 5 will give us -3. So I have -x minus 3. And that's our final answer. Now, for the last one, this is a you do, and it is the next level. So go ahead and try this you do first. Try it all the way, and then come back and check your answer. Quick tip before you try it. Don't lose track of the 2, and don't lose track of the 3x. All right, go ahead and try it. Okay, at this point, you should have tried it already. What do we distribute? We should distribute the number in front of the parentheses. This right here, which is a -1 again. So when I distribute, I'll have the 2 in front. -1 times x. And -1 times -9. And don't forget the 3x that drops down. Plus 3x. Just like this 2 dropped down. Now let's go ahead and let's actually clean it up. So I have 2 -1 times x is -x. -1 times -9. 2 negatives is a +9. And then I have just a 3x that drops down. All right, now we're combining like terms. Let's go ahead and let's combine. I see this 9 and this 2. And what else do I see? I see this negative x with this 3x. All right, so let's go ahead and let's combine that. So with 2 and 9, I will get 11. And then with the negative x and 3x, negative 1 plus 3 will give me positive 2x. This came from here. Whoops, I should color code it better. Here we go. Positive 2x. All right, I hope you guys got the correct answer. But before we finish off, this is technically correct, but in math, we like to put the term with a variable in front. So we like to put the x in front and then the constant, the number at the end. So let's rewrite it to 2x plus 11. Did you get this answer correct by yourself without looking?